Spirit, what would you like Virgo to know today? Got the Chariot in reverse, Three of Cups in reverse, and the World in reverse. From the looks of things, it just looks like things are not going well for you. I'm going to pick up more on this energy, but to get a better understanding of what's going on. But these are all good cards, and they're all upside down. So I feel like maybe right now your outlook on life, or maybe the things that are happening in your life, in all areas, you know, just aren't working well. Like maybe you look at your cup is half empty right now. Spirit, what would you like Virgo to know today? I feel like things are going on that are like causing you to go through some hardships right now. Some issues surrounding things of your well-being, things of your responsibilities. Maybe like your bills are having some sort of issue right now, some sort of problem. We have the Hanged One in reverse. Yeah, I feel like this has something to do with your outlook on life. So I feel like you see your cup as half empty. You are going through some trials. You're going through some tests right now. Maybe you're being challenged to grow up, like learn a lesson or something. The Hierophant is here for you. I feel like overall, there's a decision that needs to be made. Um, you're going through a very emotional time right now, or someone around you is going through a very emotional time right now. Um, yeah, I feel like you may have lost something. Number five could be significant. Um, it could have something to do with a loved one or someone that you were supposed to collaborate with or something. With the Hierophant here, I feel like maybe you're being called to solve your problem, to like, you know, you have the problem already, but you need to figure out what you're gonna do moving forward. Queen of Cups, the Hermit, the Star in reverse. Maybe you need to take some time, like get off social media or something. Because the Star in reverse here, it doesn't give me like it just gives me like being to yourself. It just gives me you not being the center, not being the focus. I feel like this is your center and your focus. The decision that needs to be made, something needs to be ruled, something needs to be judged, something needs to be done and over with, and that's the center of the reading. It's not you. And I feel like it's going to require your intuitive capabilities and your intelligence being able to move on the decision that you're making. Spirit, what else would you like for Virgo to know today? I get that this could be affecting you emotionally. I feel like it has something to do around like your outlook, like your mindset is going through something right now. Um, I just get that maybe there's like a need to pray. I have the Knight of Wands for you. I feel like maybe you need to either take action or you could be someone who is very active in your life. I just get that you're not in the center of your relationship. So maybe you need to do something different. Like maybe you're good, but you really just need to break down and get to the root of your problem so that you can actually come to a solution. Um Spirit, what else would you like Virgo to know today? I feel like there's like something tragic, the lovers that's going on. I do feel like this could, for some of us, have something to do with a loved one. Um, but I feel like it's something maybe out of your control or something that you just negatively view. Six of Wands. Um, I feel like that has something to do with the way people view you, or either it has something to do with what needs to take place, like something to do with freedom, something to do with having friends, something to do with situations in regards to who you're around, like maybe changing your environment, taking a trip, taking a travel or something. I see a lot of movement here. I feel like maybe in the past you had some negative movement, or you're having like a blockage where it's like your outlook on things is kind of negative. But I feel like once you get to this decision, once you make the decision and act on it, it's going to continue to move fast for you. Spirit, what else would you like Virgo to know today? Yeah, I feel like you're going to be making some sort of like fast progress in the future. Like, you're going to get over this hurdle, this blockage, learn your lesson. Um, Seven of Wands. So we have the six, the eight, and the Seven of Wands. I just feel like there's going to be some progress with you, and you're going to be taking vast action. I did move that from the way it actually was, but I mean, I just think that way makes more sense. But it did come out six first, and then eight, and then seven. Um, yeah, like maybe you skipped over something. Maybe there's something that you need to realize. Maybe there's something that you need to go back and make sure your ducks are in row. Make sure everything is in order in your own life. I feel like you're a very active person, and with being so active and everything, it can be rewarding. But the thing is, mentally, if your mind is not right, it's not sustainable. You still have other things that you need to emotionally and mentally and spiritually evaluate so that you can move forward for real. So that all of you can be in balance. So that you're not just fulfilled in one area and then the other areas of your life are unfulfilled because of one or a few things that need to be corrected about your situation. Two of Wands in reverse. I feel like you're not ready to. I feel like you're right now. This could be difficult. Like, I feel like right now you're just like, you're not really ready to make a decision. Like, you might know what you need to do, but you're not really listening to that. I feel like you're not ready at this point to act on it. Like, you could be someone who's scared. Virgos have perfectionist tendencies, so you might be someone who is like just collecting everything. You're like counting everything up and trying to make sure everything is right when you really just need to act on it. Just based on your situation and what's going on and what you know and what information you've been given, that's what you need to move on instead of trying to make sure everything is right and scrambling and scrabbling for pieces and stuff like that. Just go when you get the feeling, when you get the instinct, like whenever you get the information, whenever you intuitively or intellectually know that you should go, whenever you spiritually know that you should go, I think you should. Five of Wands. I get a lot of wands. Like, I get that there's gonna be that you're a very passionate person. You could be a very active person. Um but the thing about that is see, we have the five, the six, the seven, and the eight. Yeah, I feel like with you there's gonna be a lot of forward progress. There's gonna be a lot of consistence. There's going to be a lot of resonation, synchronicity. You could be a very you could be a very um, fortunate person, like someone who starts beginnings that are actually going to pan out for you, things that are going to make sense over time. Like once you put the work in to do it. Um, even with this here, this Five of Wands here, I feel like this conflict might be centered around you but does not involve you. I feel like you're over here and your people are in here. You're over here or somewhere. You're over here somewhere and your people are here. And maybe this is like your past over here and like your other people or like your feelings, your thoughts about it but I do feel like the conflict has very little to do with you. Like in regards to like being able to solve this conflict. Like if you have something inner conflicting you, that's what you need to work on. I feel like all this other stuff, like all this stuff, like just to put it bluntly, some of y'all need to just take some time to yourselves. Like to put it bluntly, you might be doing well and everything, but it might be time to just take a step back and really evaluate like what's going on, evaluate where you actually see your life going, evaluate what you can actually do to improve yourself and get better. Um, and really act on your thoughts, you know? Like you might be someone who is very passionate, you might be very talented or very gifted, but I feel like you don't really take enough consideration of your own thoughts, your own wants, your own needs, like what you need to actually fulfill. um Maybe you're being called to move on it, you know? Yeah, and then the thing with Virgos is um we're earth signs, so you know, like earth signs have this tendency of being very stubborn. um so we can be grounded, we can be very sufficient and consistent in doing the same thing because it's like earth qualities, you know, like the ground and like the trees and stuff like that. Something that's rooted, like it, it's very deeply rooted, it's very it grows consistently, it does the same thing consistently. But the thing with you is this is a sign for you. You need to take a step back. Like whatever you're doing is fulfilling and it's paying off, but like I feel like some of you might need to just take a moment to just go ahead and like go into like a vacation or like go into do some self reflection, like you know, do some useful time off, some very much needed time off, or time to just really think about what's going on with some real true consideration for your entire situation, and also with some consideration for what you've been thinking and what you've been feeling and what you've been wanting in your life. I feel like you know what it is. You might already be talking about it. And I feel like it's looking up for you in the future. I feel like maybe you could have. I feel like there's like a potential lover around you. And yeah, I feel like moving forward, your energy is gonna. Yeah, I feel like you're gonna be progressing a lot. You're gonna be for. You might be someone who progresses now at a linear rate where it's like 2 plus 2 is 4, but when you're going to get to a point where you progress at an exponential rate where it goes 2 times 2 is 4, and then so on and so forth, rather than it being 2 plus 2 is 4, 2 plus 4 is 6. It's going to be 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times 4 is 8. I just see that for you. Yeah. um just take some time to pay attention to what you have been thinking about intuitively. Take some time to really think about the actions you need to take, or maybe just plan, or maybe just picture what you want. Maybe this could be a good manifesting time for you. Like I feel like you're kind of like in this energy where you don't really see the positive, or you don't really see the potential. You don't really see what's going on with you. So you kind of just stay in this energy, just stay doing the same thing when it's really not your true calling. All right, that's all for y'all today.